Well, hello folks. How's it going today? It is Saturday. I believe it's the 29th. Yeah, February 29th. And after the introduction, this will be the first episode of 12 of updates on my two accounts that I just started a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to keep you posted about these two accounts, which one is cheap to play, one is free to play. So we can find out at the end of 1 year where we stand, how close they're going to be. I think we all know who's going to be ahead, but it is kind of interesting to check out the progress over 1 year. So far, it's definitely what I expected. So we'll start off with the cheap to play account, which is this one. And let's see here, we'll do some collecting. It's been quite a interesting ride. So you can see after a couple of weeks I'm at Stronghold 11 and already started getting my Path of Valor going, which is obviously going to be too late, but I'll get whatever I can. So Stronghold 11, you can see my farms, mines, storages. So now on every single account that I start, the first thing I do is try to open up all the spaces as quick as possible. So I'm at 11. 11 is kind of where I stop just for a little bit because it opens up enough spaces where I can actually be productive. So the first thing I do after I get to 11 is, while I was upgrading my stronghold, I was also upgrading only my mines and my mine storage, not so much farms or anything, just every once in a while. Because once I get to 15, I'll catch up on all the rest of the stuff. But I want to get my training camps to 11 as quick as possible, because leveling up your heroes really sucks because you're limited on your food. It takes a long time to and resources to get feeder heroes. So once I get to 11, I get all three. I get them all working at TC 11, and then I can start leveling up my heroes. The other big noticeable difference is, compared to free to play, is by spending all the cheap deals every once in a while, whatever pops up. Gives me a great opportunity to build my roster a little bit. The very first thing I do is I try to get my 4 stars right away. No sense messing around with 1 and 2 stars. Even if I get lucky on my summons and I get 3 stars, I don't like fooling around. I just jump right into the 4 stars. I know I can finish first season map on 4 stars, so that's what I try for right away. And I have my specific 4 stars that I go for. And I'll show you my roster here in a second. There we go. I always go for a Wukong, a Melindor, and a Regard. And when I do those pulls, I do them on elemental summons. So right now we are at green. But I already have Hey, turn that off. What is... Oh, I got a fat finger here. Hang on. There we go. So I already got my Melindor. I also like to have a Bolt Tusk and a Boral and a Kirill. I did get Lancelot, a couple of him. Hu Tao I don't really use that much, but in the beginning, hey, he's better than nothing. I like Rainbow Team. I did get Jean-Francois in a bonus draw, which any 5 star is really cool. I haven't started leveling them because I'm not really in the position. I want to get my 4 stars going first. So as you can see, they're all on first level, almost ready for second ascension. Sucks because it takes a while, but as soon as I get my training camps to 11, I'll be able to let them sit and cook for a while with feeders, and I will jump, and first thing I'm probably going to do is update my farms and my food storage, and then catch up on the rest of them. Again, on the forges, because I convert 2 forges, one into a hunter's lodge, the other one into a troop barracks. Because I do that, there's only, it doesn't make any sense to upgrade them past level 5, because once you get to level 5 and level 20 and 21 and so on, for your stronghold, if you get to, you can only upgrade or convert them if they are at level 5 or above. So there's no 2 of them. I just go to level 5 and leave them. There's no point. It's just a waste of resources to upgrade them past that, because I am going to use them for a hunter's lodge and troop barracks. So the other cool thing was getting the personal level to past 10, which got me into war and quests. So I opened all those up. So far I have spent, I forgot to add it up here, so I'm just gonna do that really quick, because I write everything down. So that's 40 plus 30, 70, 90. I spent about $110. Now excuse me, $110. It got me quite a bit of 4 stars. That includes, I have 4,000 gems. I'm gonna do a 10 pull on Valhalla for tomorrow. There's no point doing it today because it is February 29th. I already have Hero of the Month, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, which will be the 1st, and then I can draw my 10 for March's Hero of the Month, Telluria. So I always try to draw for Heroes of the Month, and I try to keep up with that. On my main account, since I started, let's see, I started in May, but I started like the 1st of June or something like that, and that was Hero of the Month. No, it was in May, because the Hero of the Month in May, I believe, was Ranveer. So on my main account, I have gotten every Hero of the Month that I've been playing this game. So I want to try and do the same here. It's just a system I use. It seems to work. Once I get my training camps up to 20 on my cheap to play, I'm not really sure how important it is to go for legendary, because by that time I will have one heck of a roster, so I don't really worry about that too much. I just set my training camps at 11 and use those. And if I get to Stronghold 20, I'll set the training camp 3 at 11, 1 at 19. Like I said, I won't necessarily go for legendary. So yeah, there you go. That's as you can see, I don't have that far to go to level everything up to 11. So since, let's see, I got nothing going right now, so I'm going to upgrade this one. Now, like I said, sucky part is I gotta wait for my iron and stuff like that. So I'm going to upgrade mine, because I have food. There you go. Those will all be up at 10. I don't spend that much time on these 2 accounts because I do have many others. So basically what I do every day is I collect all my stuff. I'll do my farming, hit my Titan, and do my raids. I'll do the raid tournament. Well, I'll do the raid tournament when my guys get stronger. I am in this war. I just clicked the button. I was checking out war, and they put me in the war. I didn't have a choice, so that sucked. I mean, I only got these little guys, so I'm probably going to lose that war, but whatever. I opted out anyway because I'm not ready for it. So, yeah, so that takes care of that account. Now, I'm going to compare... Oh, I did get the VIP pass. So that really helps the building and the gems and loot tickets and so on. And my emblems, let's see, in my inventory. Doing not too bad. This is all free stuff. I got my loot tickets, couple costume keys, my flasks. I got 5 world energy, which is kind of nice. 16 Atlantis coins. So obviously I got a ways to go before I level somebody. But yeah, so it shows you the progress a little bit on how fast, because 2 weeks ago I just started and now I'm at 11. So I imagine at the end of the month I'll be at 15, or at the end of March I'll be at 15 or 18 or something like that. So without spending a lot of time, I do see a lot of growth. So I'm just gonna pause this and be right back. And we're back. Here is my free-to-play account. So the progress compared to 1 builder and 2 builders is pretty obvious. As you can see, farms barely have touched. I've kept up kind of with a couple of mines. Collect my food here. But again, what I'm concentrating is get my stronghold up to 11, so I can get my training camps up, so I can feed my heroes, so I can do well in fights and so on and so on. So as you can see, mine storage, or food storage, is down pretty low. So is my farms. I've only kept up on my mines and my storages. A couple of training camps. So I got 1 more to go. I'm finally going to be at 11. Oh, look at that. I got a nature chest. That's cool. Here's my roster. I'll tell you, this has been insanely difficult for me. I don't know how people do free to play, because it just drives me nuts. And this is one of the reasons. I mean, my purple and green are 2 stars. Like, it's just horrid. I don't have much of a roster compared to the other one. It's so slow. It's so painful. My progress on the map. Again, I haven't spent a lot of time. Good thing it's a nature chest. Let's see. Yeah, I got to finish this level and then I can use my loot tickets. So I got, yeah, so, and the other thing I do on both accounts is try to get to Province 9. That way I got 8, 7, I can farm over and over and over again and start building up all my materials. Let's see, I'm at personal level 8. Like I said, with 2 stars, it's next to impossible to find a decent raid. And I don't spend that much time because I have my other accounts. Let's start this thing. And it's also very painful not to do a cheap pull. I have to rely on the gems I get through Mystic Vision or quests or any of the wanted chests. So we'll let this commercial finish up here, and I will give you a pretty good example. Actually, I'll tell you the story of how I got my 2 4-stars. Alright, get that out of there. So 3 gems. It's very slow. As you can see, now I got 18. So when I first started this account, I think they start you off with something like 100 gems or whatever. I didn't spend any of them. I just kept gathering them. I finally got enough to do a single pull. So I did. And I wasn't really paying attention. I ended up getting Kaylani, who I fed away to Hutao. So I had Kaylani and these yucky 2 stars and Bane. Now, what I normally do is when I have enough gems, again, I go for my 4 stars, but I wait for the elementals summons for the colors I want, which obviously would be Melindor and Regard and so on. So what happened was I realized too late after I got Kehlani, I wasted my 300 gems. So I did kind of cheat. There was a little special that popped up. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like $5 or whatever. And because I screwed up by doing a yellow elemental summon, there was no point in doing that because I already had a 3-star yellow. And at least with the summons, you get a guaranteed 3-star, which is better than a 1-star and a 2-star. So what I did was I did it gave me like 650 gems or something like that. So I ended up pulling, no, it gave me more than that. I ended up pulling Sonia and Hu Tao, and I think I got Azar actually in a summons. Can't remember, but yeah. So I mean that gives me a decent start. But I'll tell you, 2 stars they suck. I don't know how people do it. So there you go. There is. I'll show you what it's like to fight. It's just crazy. I got to finish this level anyway, so I can loot ticket it. Now remember, they don't have. They're only at first ascension, so they're not that powerful. It takes forever. Good thing these beginning stages and provinces are pretty easy, but I'll tell you, I don't know how you guys do it. It's free to play. That's just not for me. I like to make progress. Hey, get that out of here. That's what it's all about for me, is to go, go, go. And the other thing too is you crafting materials is hard because you don't have that much resources. So all my potions are down, antidotes and so on. Let's see here. I just want to get this level over quick. I want to open up the nature chest because right now any ascension materials is going to be super valuable to get my heroes up. Let's see here. Don't really have too many good moves here. Also, what I'm trying to do, without getting my guys killed, I'm trying to ghost a little bit, see if I can get my specials all going before the boss wave. So, there we go. I can wipe him out now. Good old Needler's gonna bite the bullet here, so I think these are like the only potions I got. I don't have a healer, so let's blind these guys. There you go. And looks like I gotta get Hu Tao going, get him charged up. So get some yellows going. There we go. He's charged up. Good. And it is kind of fun doing it all over again because you sort of get to start using heroes you never really used before. So that's kind of fun. Set all these guys off. There you go. Bye-bye. And you're done. Alright. So now that I've finished that one, see how many... I don't think I have very many loot tickets. So we'll replay that. I got 3 loot tickets. Wow. So it looks like I got some farming to do. So this nature chest is going to be very painful, very slow. So let's see. There we go. Alright. Well, I got 44 anyway. So there you go. There you have it. There's an update on the roster and the 2 accounts. If you're going cheap to play, you know what? It is so painful. Like, crack open your wallet, spend the $7, at least get a second builder. And if you have to do that for 2 months, I mean, what is that? Like $14. Get your stronghold to 20 as soon as you can. Get your training camps. Start working on your legendaries. That's, you know, 15 bucks. That's it. I mean, cheap to play without spending a cent just makes no sense to me. But hey, some people, that's the way they prefer it, and you know, I respect that. But I'll tell you, as far as progress goes, this is painful. So this is a little update. I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you at the end of March, and we'll update and see how we're doing then. Okay, you guys have yourself a good month. Bye.